are working on short stories in your classes right now for English. I know some of you are, some of you may not be. Okay, so when you're writing a story, what are some things that you need in a story? What's one?
Some periods.
Some periods, okay. What about, do you need people in a story?
Yeah.
You need people or some, what's that called?
Characters.
Characters, right. So, characters. And what's a character again? Ava?
Someone who plays a role.
Someone who plays a role. Can it also be something? Can it be an animal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone
Or something.
or like an animal that plays a role. Okay, what's something else that we need in a story?
A setting.
A setting. And what's a setting?
It's like where someone or an animal takes place.
Where it takes place, where the story takes place. That is correct. Good job. So when you're reading a story, and say we're reading a story about right now.
No.
Let's pretend right now that we are reading a story about right now. What's the setting?
A Title I room.
Title I room. What else could be the setting?
Oh. the CES school.
CES school. Who are the characters? Ethan? Students. Specifically who, Angel? If we're reading about this class, who are the characters? Us, right. Good job. Okay. So, I have a couple of short stories that we're going to read. The first one we're going to read, you're going to read it to yourself silently, and then we're going to work together to find out characters and setting. Okay, there's one more thing that we're going to do with this, and that's called, we're going to create a summary. How many of you guys know what a summary is? Okay, what's a summary?
I know what it was. Like something that probably is about the story.
It's about the story, okay. So what a summary is, we're going to take the story and we're going to put it in our own words to show that we know what it is, that we know what it's talking about, right? So that is what a summary is. We put it in our own words. Let's see, I have paper passers, right?
Yeah.
I see that Ava and Macy are my paper passers.
Yep. Yes.
Let's have you, I'm going to have you pass out this.
Yay.
Pencils. Angel, do you want to pass out pencils?
Yay, it's the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. Okay, and let's see. I'm going to use my teacher's assistant, Steph. Why don't you pass out the highlighters?
Okay. I want to pass out something.
Does everyone have one? Perfect.
I don't have a I do.
We're not picking colors. Yes. Go ahead and sharpen it. That's fine. Okay, once you have your paper, I want you to quickly turn it over to the back. Okay? On the back, I want you to write characters at the top. You're going to leave some space. I want you to write it with your pencil. Character at the top, you're going to leave some space. You're going to write setting, leave a little bit more space. And then you're going to write summary.
Setting.
Make sure you leave some space, okay? So write characters, leave some space because we're going to write the characters in there, okay?
Okay.
Great job.
Summary.
Leave a bit more space on the down here, okay? Leave a little bit more space, just like this, because we're going to write on here, okay? I want you to use your pencil and my highlighter. Thank you. Good job. Okay, if you have that written, go ahead and flip it over to the front and write your name. Okay, so let's see. Seth, tell me, what's a character?
A character is like angel or art or somebody
Somebody
or
Mhm.
something.
Or something like an
Like a frog or a
Mhm.
snake.
That what? Where do you find characters?
In a
Betsy?
story.
In a story. Where else could you find a character? Do you know?
In a movie.
In a movie, things like that. Okay. Let's see. Scarlett, what is a setting?
A setting is where the story takes place in a story or a movie.
Right. And Macy, what's a summary? Do you remember?
A summary is
I'll help if I write it up here. I'll let you know.
it's something that is in the story. To retell a story in
Your own way.
own way.
In your own words. That's the most important part. You're going to tell me what the story is about and details in the story, but they have to be in your own words. So you can't just copy what it says on the story, okay? So, when I say go, I'm going to have you read the story to yourself. And the reason we have the highlighters is because I want you to go through and highlight all the characters and the setting. Okay? You guys ready? You can start reading. Okay, so what's this? What are you highlighting right here?
Highlighting the beginning of the story.
Okay, is that the characters or the setting? It's the setting, you think? Okay. Okay, where are you at when you're reading? Okay, have you found any characters yet? Let's make sure we highlight those, okay? finished reading and you think you have found all of the characters and what the setting is, I want you to put your pencil and your highlighter down.
I have a question.
Okay.
Do we keep on highlighting the characters or not?
Do you think you found all the characters?
Yes.
Then you don't have to highlight the characters, you just have to find the setting now. Okay?